Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard. I am Penge and welcome back to Tavern Master, where we are back again at our little tavern here, and I realised that the tavern doesn't have a name, and that's not good enough, is it? That's not right, because we need the tavern to have a name. Otherwise, how are people going to know where they're going to meet up? People can't arrange to come here if the tavern doesn't have a name. You can't have people, meeting up earlier in the day saying, oh yeah, do you fancy a drink later? Oh yeah, certainly. Where shall we meet? I don't know, at the tavern at the top of the hill on the left? It needs a name. It needs a proper name. So I pondered it for a while and I came up with a name and I quite like it. So from now on, our wonderful little tavern here is going to be called the Cake and Cupboard, which I think sounds very good. I do like that. And of course, we do sell cake. We sell wonderful, wonderful cherry cake right there. And it's very good. It's very good quality cherry cake. Lots of people come from miles around for the delicious cherry cake. So I think the name Cake and Cupboard sounds quite good. I do like that. I think it works very well. So last time here at the Cake and Cupboard, we added decor. We added lots and lots of lovely decoratives. So we have ourselves some nice curtains over there, some lovely roaring fireplaces, some suits of armour, all that kind of stuff. And now that means that we are currently attracting 168 guests per day. Now, we can't actually seat 168 guests per day, unfortunately. We don't have enough tables and chairs for people to sit at for 168 guests per day, but we'll get there. We'll slowly but surely expand a bit, and then eventually, we'll be able to get lots more people in. But right now, it's looking okay. Things are going very nicely indeed. Now, currently, our research is we're heading toward getting an extra 2 guests per day, which is not really that important because, as we just said, we can't seat 168 people, so we definitely can't seat 170 people. But when we get that done, that leads on to milk, cider, and mead. And I think when we get that unlocked, that means we will have all of the drink options available to us. That means that every single drink will be available behind our bar, which is wonderful. And I like the idea that we're offering milk. I do like that. Maybe people pop in before bed and just have a lovely glass of milk to, make sure they drop off to sleep and such like. It's a shame we can't have cocoa, and it's a shame we can't have tea, I'll be honest. But do you know what? Milk, cider and mead, that sounds absolutely fine. So I think what we need to do is we need to get a party sorted, don't we? We need to get an event sorted. Hang on, what is that requiring? That requires just 31 guests to complete that bit of research. And the next bit of research is 50 guests and 50 red guests. Okay. So hang on there. So what can we do here? So we can't quite get in this yet. We can't get in the fancy sort of the yellow guests coming in because we haven't quite got enough reputation. But it does pay quite nicely. Look at that. 1,000 monies. That's very good. And we can accommodate 40 guests. Hang on. Could we buy something that gives us 80 prestige? Because if we get another 80 prestige, that means we've got 2,500. That means we could get the Battle Victory Celebration crowd in. And then, yes, they can give us essentially a great big pile of money, which is very good. And they pay quite nicely for beer and ale as well. Do you know what? Let's try and do that, shall we? Let's get some more decor in first. So hang on a minute. Yeah, we need 80 more decor. So let's go to there. Decorations. What's going to give us 80 decor and not entirely break the bank? A bookshelf. A bookshelf gives us 100 prestige at 500 money. Yes, I like that. The only thing is, where is it going to go? I mean, we could put some bookshelves over there in between the fires. That might look quite nice. So yeah, we'll get one for now. So let us get a bookshelf and we'll rotate it round. That looks perfect. Okay, so drop that in just there. That is excellent. Okay, so come out of all that. And does that look nice? It does look nice. It'd be nice if we had the books all sorted across the top there. Could people put the books back onto the shelves in an orderly fashion, please? Preferably, in alphabetical order and genre order and that kind of stuff. But that's sort of fine, I suppose. Ignore the higgledy-piggledy nature of it and it's all okay. But now we have over 2,500 prestige, which means we can have a battle victory celebration and we have enough seats. So yeah, let's plan one of those for the day after tomorrow. No, hang on. Is it the day after tomorrow? No, it's tomorrow. It's tomorrow. Oh, okay. Excellent stuff. Right. Okay. So move time on now. Have we restocked behind the bar? I cannot recall. Yes, we have. Okay. Things are looking good. Now we just need people to come in, have a few lovely drinks. All the money can slowly tick in. Let's go over here and have a look how we're doing in the newly expanded kitchen, of course, because, we've got the fancy sort of grill thing and a little chopping table as well. There's the guy getting food out of a box, which is a bit weird, but okie dokie. And yeah, the money is coming in very, very nicely indeed. So I think, really, the next big thing is getting that done. Let's get the battle victory celebration underway. I mean, it's coming to lunchtime anyway, and the money is certainly pouring in. Let's go and restock, shall we? Let's refill everything for 44 of the monies. I don't quite know where the other stuff's going to go on the bar. Where is the milk and the mead and whatever else it was? What is it? Milk, cider and mead. Where's that going to go on the bar? Or are they in sort of, doing a special little sort of shelf for those? Because I imagine milk isn't going to be in one of these. Milk isn't going to be in a barrel. That's going to be in a jug of some sort. Cider might be in a barrel. And then mead would probably be in like a big glass or something, like a big sort of, pouring jug or something. So I wonder what happens when we get that done. I do not know. But yeah, there's no room on the bar. We might need another bar, possibly. In fact, that is one of the things, isn't it? Just there. Another bar is an option. So maybe, yeah, you can only install so many things on the bar. And that bar's now full. Oh, I don't know. In fact, how near are we to getting that research done? Oh, yeah, absolutely. We're really, really close to getting that done. That will be done in no time at all. And down it comes, one person, and there we go. So we're now getting an extra 2 guests per day. I mean, as we've discussed, that's kind of neither here nor there because we can't seat everybody anyway. But now, let's start the milk, cider, and mead research, please. So that does need 50. Oh, I should have done that. We should have done that research, shouldn't we? Oh, botherations. Okay, never mind. Yeah, we should have done the chef research because tomorrow we're going to have 40 sort of yellow grade, whatever it is, people coming in. And that would have completed that bit of research just there. Oh, botherations. Never mind. Such is the way of things. It's done now. We can have a nice party. We can make a load of money from it. It'll all be lovely. Right, what have we leveled up? We've leveled up a bowl of chicken. Of course we have. Delicious bowls of chicken. And who's leveled up? Lily has leveled up. Okay, right, let's level you up. Absolutely wonderful. Right, there we go. Splendid. So let's just let time tick on a little bit. It's coming up to the end of the day anyway. So, I mean, that's looking very good. There is a great big pile of money right there. This is wonderful stuff. Okay, right, so money's looking good. Coming up to the end of the day. Everyone's kicking out time. Oh, hang on a minute. Somebody else has leveled up. Olga has leveled up. Yep, there we go. Splendid. Right, there we go. Everyone leaves. We get to see what the damage is at the bar at the end of the day. And what did we make? We made 120 money, but we did spend quite a bit of money on, buying that bookshelf and such. So yeah, okay, that's pretty good. Let's just refill everything for 86. Is that all? That's not very much at all. Okay, there we go. So that's all done. And now I think we should just go straight to the next day. It's all looking very tidy. It looks very lovely. In fact, is it worth investing in another bookshelf just there, just to make it look the part, just to then finish that bit of the tavern off? I think it might be, let's go and do that. Another bookshelf, please. Let's pop it round like, oh, hang on. It can be sort of symmetrical, or is it symmetrical? Yes. Yeah, because those books are the books that are upright are on the left-hand side there, and now the books are on the right-hand side there. Let's pop that there. Very nice indeed. We are almost at a level of 200 guests per day, which we most definitely can't accommodate. But never mind. I like that. That looks nice. So people could be here having a nice drink, and if they're on their own, say, if they're just passing by, they can pop in, get themselves a nice drink, and then go and grab a book. They can go and grab a book and have a little read. That's quite a lovely idea. Okay, let's start the next day then. So now it's party day. Oh, look. It's all sort of fighty people, which would make perfect sense. And there we go. We've been given 1,000 money immediately just for seating everybody. And now they're all going to pay an awful lot of money for their drinks, which is brilliant. Okay, I mean, yeah, that was restocked, wasn't it? Let's restock everything anyway. We might need to keep an eye on that, because that was coming down quite a lot. Because I think, is that all they're drinking? They're drinking, what was it? Was it beer and ale? I think it might be just beer and ale. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So yeah, we'll just wait for this party to go by. What do they all look like? Can we have a little look? Yeah, they just look like sort of knight, sort of fighty people. They've got armour on. I mean, he's still got his helmet on. Are you not staying, sir? Could you take your helmet off, maybe? But yeah, look, it looks very good. I do like that. Okay, so we have a lot of fighty people in. They're not doing fighting right now. They're all celebrating in a most sort of calm way, if I'm honest. I thought maybe they might be a little bit more raucous, given they're celebrating a battle victory. But yeah, there we go. Everyone's having a lovely time in our fancy tavern, the Cake and Cupboard. So yeah, let's just let them celebrate, I suppose. We've leveled up a food thing. What have we leveled up? Steak. Okay, that's good. That's good, because that seems quite expensive. That's quite profitable. So if we can level that up, it's now 34 of your monies for a steak, which is wonderful stuff. That's very, very good indeed. Okay, but now we need to serve another 10 steaks before that levels up again. How are we doing on this, actually? So, yeah, all the original things we had are at 4 stars, which is very, very good. However, yeah, the bowl of chicken's still at 1. Fish steak is at nothing at all. Steak has just leveled up to 1. Roasted fish at 1. And we still haven't got any of the soups available yet. Okay, never mind. Has somebody else leveled up? Arthurus, the bar person, has leveled up. There we go. Wonderful stuff. And, hang on. Did you just acquire an extra trait? You didn't have those 2 traits, did you? Are they picking up traits now? Are they picking up traits? Hang on. What level are you? You're level 10. Maybe when they get to level 10, maybe when they get to maximum, is that maximum level? Or is that maximum happiness? That might be maximum happiness. When they get to level 10, maybe they get another trait. Because I'm pretty sure he didn't have 2 traits. I'm pretty sure he only had the 1 trait. Now, I can't quite recall which one he did have, but he certainly only had 1. Okay, that's good. How's everyone else's happiness? 91, 100, and 100. This is all very good. Yeah, it says max up there. That says XP. Yeah, he's maxed out. So our bartender here, Arthurus, is now as good as he's ever going to be. He's going to be that good forevermore. He's not going to level up anymore. His speed is going to be 3.8 forever. But that's really good. Yes, his mood is going to come down a little bit slower, and he's bringing in even more customers, which we do not need right now, but never mind. It's better than nothing at all. It will help us in the future. We could do with people emptying the... could we clear the tables a bit? There's quite a lot of empties lying around. If you could sort the empties out, because there's going to be no room to put down the, the fulls, as it were. There's nowhere to put down the full drinks, because there's too many empty sort of, jugs and tankards and things everywhere. I'm sure they will sort that out at some point. Or they might not bother to sort it out, and they might just leave them all over the tables until everyone goes home. There we go. Right, cheerio, folks. Well done on your victory. It was very impressive. Good fighting and stabbing with swords or whatever you did. We made 2,688 money. Now, I will admit, I took my eye off the ball there looking at the money, because I was, looking at other things. I was watching what was going on and trying to keep an eye on all the empties and stuff. We seem to have 3,500 of the money now. That is quite a lot of money. I think it might be worth expanding a little bit, because I think they can both cope. The waitresses could possibly cope with some more tables. So how about we expand down here? Because we can certainly afford to do a bit of building now. So how about we just go, okay, let's go to... In fact, you know what? Could we possibly... How could we move the kitchen out of the way? We could move the kitchen to here, have the kitchen slightly bigger, have the door to the kitchen there, and then the rest of this could just be tavern. So all the stuff is over here. So yeah, the bar is over here and the kitchen is behind here. They go to here to get the food. And then this could all just be tavern stuff. I quite like that idea. Can we spend a bit of money on rejigging the layout of the tavern ever so slightly? Okay, oh, hang on a second. No, proper walls. Thank you very much. There we go. Lovely walls. Right, okay. So now we need a door. So let's put the door there. That's absolutely fine. Then floor texture, we've got the... What is that? The smaller looking kind of cobblestone type things. Okay, so that's good. And now, I think we come out of that, we go into here, and let's just move these things around. Let's pick that up and put that. I mean, yeah, now this place is quite big. They've got a big kitchen now. So let's try and compact it up a little bit, so they're not wandering around quite so much. So let's pop that in the corner. Just there. We need to put some lights in. The kitchen needs some lights because, yes, it was a bit dark last time, wasn't it? Right, the serving counter thing, that can go... hang on, which way around is it? Yeah, there. That can go just there because that's a perfect position for it. So the staff come in here and the chef people go over that side. That's absolutely fine. In fact, if we are going to have more chefs, is it worth just pushing... Hang on, having that like that, putting that there like so... Having that kind of chest cooking thing just there, putting that just there, and then having the chopping table just, I don't know, which way do you need to stand at the chopping table? I don't know. I'm going to assume that the chef is right-handed, so the choppy kind of cleaver thing can go on the right there, and the board can go on the left. Okay, that's good. Now, do we have anything else that we need to put into the kitchen? No. So in the future, we'll have a basin and a spice shelf and a cauldron. That's very exciting. But right now, no, nothing else we can put in. Apart from some lighting. Let's get some lovely lamps in. So we'll have a lamp Just there. And you know what? We'll light that end of the room as well. There's nothing there right now. But there we go. Right, so the chef can actually see what they're doing. Because, yeah, we forgot about that last time. And the chef poodles over to there. We've still got a massive pile of money left, which is brilliant. I'm not complaining at all. Okay, well, how about... I mean, could we just... We probably could just build the entire tavern out like that. Just go like that. There we go. And then we can take down those walls. Now, what will happen here when we take that down? Because it's got a light on it. I assume we might get some money back. Yeah, we got some money back for that. Okay. And then we're going to get money back for all that stuff there as well. Now, we are going to have to put some sort of candelabra things in the middle. Because the tavern is going to be quite big. It's going to be quite a grand tavern. So how about we get rid of all of that? We get... Oh my goodness me, we've got so much money back. This is very silly. Right, hang on a minute. Wall texturing is important. Of course it is. Ooh, it's kind of sticking into the rocks a bit there. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure the architects have been in and approved the structural design quality and such. Right, so there we go. And then in terms of the floor, we've got the bigger sort of floor things like that. Okay, so push that up like that. That look how big it is. We've got 3,866 money to go. Right, but now we are going to need to have ourselves a row of these. We are going to need to have some candle stands because yeah, over here, if we actually come out of that for a sec, okay, go back into there. These seats here are not lit up, so nobody can use those, which is a bit of a shame. So how about could we just have a section of wall? Could we just have a section of wall just there? Would that work? Are we allowed to do that? Hang on. Or would it look nicer, slightly more open plan? It would look nicer, more open plan. Do you know what? It's fine. Let's just put these in. We've got plenty of room. So let's put one right there and then put one at this end. There we go. That is plenty of light. That's loads of light. And then I think what we might do for now, let's come out of that. Oh, no, let's not come out of that. Let's go and replace some of the furniture we've got with slightly better furniture. So, yes, if we get rid of that, say, get rid of all those bits down there. So, away with you. All of those can go. And then we will have fancy tables, so heavy tables. So, we'll have one there. Oh, no, hang on. No, is it a heavy table we want? What's a luxe table? That looks very fancy. Hang on, can we have one of those, please? It's... Hang on, I don't know if it's as nice as the strong table. Is that what oh, hang on a minute, I've got a thing selected. No, away away with that. There we go. Is that a strong table? I kind of want these luxe tables in now. They look very nice indeed. Do you know what? We'll put a luxe table in because that's 250 prestige. They do look very, very nice. I do like those. Okay, yeah, we'll have ourselves a luxe table, and it's apparently luxurious because it has a kind of a tablecloth on it of sorts. There we go. And then, seating-wise, have we got... Yes, luxurious bench is 2,000. Oh, okay. Maybe we won't have that quite yet. Maybe we can get some deluxe benches in. So 300. So hang on, 600... Is that right? Math with Penge. 300. Yeah, so 1,200 money. So put one there, one there, one there, one there. That will do for now. That will do for now. Okay, yeah, I like that. I'm happy with that. And then as more money comes in, we can slowly start replacing things. But I think, is it worth, if we put down 2 more of those, say here and here, that's going to be another 600. Can they get through there? I imagine the waitresses can't walk through those. We're going to have to leave a little gap, aren't we, I think? We'll see. Do you know what? Let's put a bench there and a bench there. And now we only have 300 of the money left. We could get a strong table in. Although that means we can't afford wages. Do you know what? We won't do that right now. We won't do that now. That's quite the expansion. That is quite the tavern expansion. The cake and cupboard has certainly grown. There is an awful lot more cake and certainly a lot more cupboard. Okay, start the next day. Let's get going on the next day. So how are we doing on research? We need 14 regular people and 49 fancy red people. Okay, move time on a bit. Let's get some money in. I can't believe we just spent all that money. I mean, admittedly, a lot of it was on this one table here, which, when you look at it, doesn't look that much better than the table next to it, except it's got, you know, a kind of a cloth on it. I mean, what's the cloth made of? I don't know. It must be made of something very, very expensive indeed. But here we go. So people pouring back in. The money is creeping up. How are we doing with this? We're looking a bit low on the ale and the beer, because I said, I should keep an eye on the ale and the beer. I better make sure I top that up, and then completely did not do that. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to get that sorted. We need to refill everything when we have the money, and then we just need to see what profit we have after everything's been stocked back up. Yeah, it's looking a little bit, it's not looking low, but you know, I'd like it to be topped up. So can we do that? Yes, we can. Okay, so refill everything. That is absolutely splendid. And now I think we might need to run it on to the end of the day. We might need it to run to the end of the day just for the sake of money, really, just to get some money in. However, hang on a second. Hang on. How are we doing for this? 49. We need 49 red grade, sort of red quality people. Now we could get an executioner's meetup sorted, but we are going to need to have some extra seating. I think we can probably sort that. Hang on, let's just move time on. Let's get some money coming in. Let's get to the end of this day, and then we'll see what money we've got left. We might be able to buy an extra couple of tables. We might need 3 more tables, mightn't we? Although, to be fair, I'm willing to buy rubbishy tables if it means we can have a load of executioners meeting up here, because that just sounds bizarre. We've not had that yet. So yeah, we'll see what we can do. I mean, yeah, that's coming in quite nice indeed. So, right, let's get to the end of the day, see what the money's looking like, and then, oh, hang on, let's also level up fish steak. Delicious, delicious. Yes, we'll get to the end of the day, see what the money is looking like. We'll obviously, yeah, restock everything again, and we won't forget this time. And then, yeah, we'll try and buy in some extra seating, just so we can then have 50 people in the tavern at any one point, and that means we can get a load of executioners in, and they can have a lovely meetup, and that will help us complete this bit of research over here. Okay, kicking out time, everybody. Cheerio. Right, we didn't make that much money on that day, but that's no great surprise. That is no great surprise at all. Okay, right, so they can clear the tables, including the fancy table with the bit of old carpet on it, or whatever it is. Oh, hang on. Somebody has leveled up. Godfrey's leveled up. Well done, Godfrey. Good job. Okay, how near are the others to leveling up? Lily is about halfway to maximum, the maximum final level, which is very exciting. Okay, so 578 money. Can we get just some rubbish tables in? Simple table, seating 4 people for 70. That will do the job. So hang on a minute. So that's, hang on. How many is across there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 40. So that's 44, 48, 50, whatever it is. 52 people. And then simple benches. There, and there. Splendid. Okay, that is good. Now, we might not be able to pay people's wages in the morning, but we can now arrange an event for Thursday. We can have the executioners meetup, because we've got enough prestige and we can now accommodate more than 50 people, which is what they need. And beer and ale is going to be sold for 7. Okay, yeah, we'll have that, please. Absolutely. So that's today, isn't it? So yeah, it's not too far away. Yeah, okay, start next day. We will be down a bit on money. Hopefully that's not going to cause us any problems. It'll come back in very, very quickly. Look, there's lots of people about the place, although not that many people are coming in. Come in, please. The cake and cupboard is always open for cakes, and I mean, the cupboardiness is, implied. There's no cupboards, but it's an implied cupboardy feeling kind of thing. But yes, there we go. Lots of people coming in. Money is slowly totting up very nicely indeed. Soon we will not be in the red, which is very lovely indeed. And then, we'll just get to the end of this day. Hang on a minute. We'll level up the roasted fish. Very delicious indeed. And really, we're just trying to get to this, aren't we? We're trying to get to the executioners meetup. So let's just kind of run through today. Today can just sort of fly by. We can make some money. We can top up all the drink and such. It should all be lovely. Hang on. Can we top up the drink? 198. Yes, we can. Just. It leaves us with a tiny bit of money. There we go. Splendid. Right, so now anything we make is pretty much profit until the end of the day. Just checking up on the staff, and Olga looks a little bit less happy than the others. I mean, she's still quite happy. Look, she has a lovely, happy, yellow, smiley face going on, but it's not a delighted smiley face. It's just, a kind of normal, happy face. So, Olga, could we give you a bit of a raise? 57 That gets your happiness up to 80. Let's put you up to 60, shall we? There you go, 90% happiness. You've got the proper smiley face. That's all very exciting indeed. I mean, yeah, we haven't got to room service yet. I'm really looking forward to that. That's going to be very exciting. Oh yeah, food. Yeah, she's good. Hang on. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Lily. Lily can carry 8 drinks at the same time. That is very, very good. And yeah, that's a really handy skill because it's very busy right now. But Olga gets 5 gold tip for every bit of food served. So really, we want her serving the food, don't we? Hang on, Lily. Don't do food, please. Don't do food. Let's take that away. There we go. Splendid. So now Olga will be the only person responsible for dealing with food. And we don't get that many food orders. We don't get that much in the way of food, really. So I think that should be okay. I think she should be able to cope with that. How are we doing over here in the brand new kitchen? How are we doing, Chef with the amazing hat? You just sort of stood quite close to that fire, actually, there. That was a little bit close, wasn't it? Yeah, okay, wonderful. So we actually made a tiny bit of money, which is a bit of a surprise. Okay, good stuff. Clear all the tables and what have you. And now it is time for the executioner's meetup. So here we go. Start the next day. We have 250 money. Refill everything. And now, here come a load of executioners. Wow. Okay, so we get 500 money up front just for being able to seat everybody. I mean, that's a lot of executioners. How much executioning goes on in wherever we are? I mean, that is a lot of heads being chopped off, isn't it? My goodness me. Why are there so many of you? Wow. And how do you tell each other apart? Or maybe that's the whole point. Maybe this is all just done in secrecy. They don't take their masks off and it's, all completely anonymous. Nobody knows who anybody is. So, you could be sitting next to your neighbour or your friend or your dad or whatever, I don't know. But there you go. There you go. A load of executioners are in. They're paying quite nicely for their drinks as well. So, of course, this will do the grand job of actually sorting out our research here. So once this is done, we will have served 50 red people. So that's enough to complete the milk, cider and mead research. And then I think we might go down here. I think we might get the extra chef done, because that seems like a logical thing to do. We can have one of the big parties. We can get 10 yellow sort of grade people in with one of the big parties. That's all fine. Then we can get 2 waitresses in, because that's going to be really helpful. That's going to speed things up no end, because we don't quite know how much money we're losing from people waiting for drinks. There might be people waiting for drinks, and they just can't get them because we've only got 2 serving staff. So I think that would be very good indeed. So I think that's where we're going to turn after this bit of research is done. Although, to be fair, we could get an extra bar. We could get an extra bar. We're going to have to see what happens with the extra stuff, the extra sort of drinks we've unlocked. But there we go. We've made a great big pile of money, which is all very lovely indeed. So now, how do we deal with all the other drinks? Let's have a look. Milk, cider and mead. 3 times 150. Look, where do they go? Where on earth do they go? I don't quite know where they're going to fit, but it's 1,500 money. That's quite expensive. Okay, let's refill that. Yeah, we can't. Can we afford that? Can we get milk, cider, and mead onto the bar? We will have a bit of a shortfall, won't we? Because that's going to be 1,500. Can we pay the wages? I think we've unlocked it. We might as well get that done. Do you know what? There we go. Oh, I see. It's kind of on. It's on a raised bit up there. Oh, that's very fancy. We've got ourselves a kind of an extra bit of bar just floating up there. Oh, I was wondering. I thought they might appear in a little sort of shelf or something. I thought it might be an extra thing we had to buy, but no, they're up there with various sort of taps and things. Right. The only thing is, they're not stocked up, and that's going to cost over 1,000 to refill everything. Ouch. Okay, some barrels are empty in the bar on floor 1. Yes, they may have to remain empty, I'm afraid. Okay, so we don't need another bar right now. Let's get another chef then. Let's begin that research. And then, oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. I think we need to go to the next day. We have a little bit of money left to pay people's wages, which is very good. And then, in terms of events, Friday's going to go by with no event. Saturday, no event. So Sunday, let's get in a battle victory celebration, because that gives us a big pile of money, and of course they pay lots of money for the beer and ale as well. So let's do that. Let's get another one of those penciled in for a couple of days' time, which is wonderful. But right now, not much to do. Not much to do right now, except get lots of money in, and then hopefully, at some point, try to top up the the drink up the top there. The lovely milk, mead and cider blend that we've introduced there. I wonder why they're all done as one. I wonder why those three are not sort of three individual kind of research options. I wonder why they're sort of combined into one thing. I do not know, but there we go. We have it over there. We have some new drinks options. We now just need a little bit more money to come in so we can actually stock them up with the right things. And Lily has leveled up, and I think this means she will be at maximum level. So let's have a little look. So at the moment, she has one trait. Now, if we level her up, does she acquire another? Yes. She gets a 1 money tip for every drink served. That is perfect. That is absolutely perfect. That is what we want. That's going to bring in an awful lot of money. Because if she gets, I don't know, let's say she serves one person each time on these tables, once per day even. I mean, yeah, she's going to be serving people multiple times, but just one per day, that means how many seats? We've got 40, so that's 44, 52. So that's an extra 52 money a day if she serves one drink to every person per day. But of course, that's not going to happen. She is serving a lot of drinks. So that's going to bring in an awful lot of money. I mean, I feel like if it's a tip, she should possibly keep it. But, you know, it's fine. We'll certainly look after it for her. We'll invest it wisely in, you know, ourselves and a nice holiday somewhere abroad where we can drink pina coladas or whatever. But, you know, it's fine. Look at that. The money is coming in. This isn't even an event day. This is not an event day. And that money is pouring in somewhat wonderfully indeed. Okay, we have over 1,000. How much do we need to restock? 1,200-ish, just over. Okay, so it's kicking out time now. Made a nice bit of money. Yeah, start the next day. Just get on with it. We're not going to change anything. Ooh, in comes a knight. In comes a fighty person. Hello, fighty person. Right, so I think our aim should be, by the end of this day, to refill everything. The lemonade, beer, water, wine and ale is looking okay. But yeah, cider, mead and milk have not been filled up yet. So I think we get 1,200 and it'll be about, what, 1,300 money-ish by the time that ticks up. So get about 1,300, possibly even 1,400 money. And then top everything up behind the bar. That can be our new short-term goal. Oh, hang on. Somebody else has leveled up. Olga's leveled up. Yeah, well done, Olga. Good job. Nice levelling up there. Very good indeed. Arthurus, you can just become a little bit happier. We like the big, very happy, smiley face. Wonderful stuff. Nice to see you smiling, Arthurus. I am quite surprised to see that we've managed to serve 4 of the yellow-grey people. Look at that. 4 of them have come in. And we've not had one of the events. I mean, yeah, we did see that one guy. We saw the night guy come in, didn't we? I imagine they are just sort of creeping in slowly but surely, as our sort of, you know, our reputation increases and such like. Oh, hang on, we've leveled up a food. We've leveled up the bowl of chicken. Oh, it's even more delicious chicken. An even better bowl now. It's absolutely fabulous. So how are we for doing everything else? I mean, yeah, certainly the leveling up on these has slowed down a bit. Cherry cake, bread, apple pie, cream rolls and fruit bowl. They've certainly sort of slowed down a bit, but we do need to get quite a lot of those to level up. 25. I mean, the apple pie's almost there. We need another 5 apple pies ordered, and that will put us at a 5-star apple pie. It shall be delicious apple pie. The appliest and the piest of all the apple pies. Another steak order just went in, though. That's on 9 out of 10. That is almost up to 2 stars, which is very good indeed. How are we doing in terms of time? 11 p.m. How are we doing behind the bar? Refill all for 1,300 and something. Right, it's kicking out time, so bye-bye, everybody. Thank you for popping in. It's been lovely to see you all. But now I'm afraid you must depart. Okay, so 1,728. We can refill everything, including the new drinks up there. Wonderful stuff. We've now got milk, which is good. I like milk. Milk is a lovely drink. It goes very nicely in tea. I don't know if anyone's noticed that. Mead. I do like mead. I like a bit of mead. Mead is very nice. Cider's okay. I'm not the biggest fan of cider. It makes my teeth feel all funny because, yeah, it's quite sweet and such like. But, yeah, cider's okay. But, yeah, I'm glad we've got those in. Everything has been refilled and we've still got enough money, I think, to pay the wages. Yeah, 300. So we'll have a tiny bit of money left. We need 4 more yellow people. That's absolutely fine. And what have we leveled up? We leveled up the steak. Okay, this is excellent news. What is this down here? Average 2.3. So we have a 9% chance. Oh, this is how we're getting the different grade of people in on the food menu. Oh my goodness me. That's been there that entire time and I've kind of just overlooked this little thing here. So the quality of the food determines the chance you get for red sort of, you know, grade quality people to wander in, or yellow grey people, or purple people, the purple people. Oh, look at that. So we have a 9% chance that a person coming in is going to be red grade, and then 4% for yellow, and only 1% for purple. But they're kind of, they're the fancy people. They're very fancy indeed. Oh, so really, we want all this to increase. We want lots and lots of food orders, please. Okay, right, start the next day. Money goes out, and then in comes the party. Okay, so in come all the people celebrating yet another glorious victory in whatever world we're in. Hooray, well done, everybody. Right, so all the fighty people pour in. We've been given 1,000 money immediately, which is exceptionally good. We shall top everything up just to start the day off very nicely. And there we go. When these have all left, that means we can have an extra chef. I don't think we need an extra chef right now. I don't think it's a required thing. I think he can cope on his own as it stands at the moment. I mean, when we expand eventually, we are going to need an extra chef. We will need another chef on board, but I think right now he's doing okay. He's managing to muddle through. Look, we've got ourselves nothing on there right now, and he's busily getting on with some other stuff. So I think is he okay? Hang on, let's have a look. Maybe we do need one, because look, she just came in and hollered at him for something else. He's hollering back. He's already making some else. She's already requested other food. Yeah, do you know what? Maybe we do need another chef. Maybe we need a second chef just to try and speed things up. Yeah, because look, she's coming in and shouting an awful lot of food orders. There's another one going in. You can also only do one thing at a time. Ah, okay, right. We might need another chef and possibly a slightly more efficient kitchen. Possibly. I don't know. Right, okay. At the end of this day, it's already 5 p.m. We've got over 2,000 money. It's wonderful. We shall get ourselves another chef because we will be allowed one. And then we need to start working getting 2 waitresses. That's 100 red sort of quality people. We can do that with two of the executioner meets. We can have more executioners meeting up again and again. I mean, they like meeting up. I suppose so. If you're an executioner, your job is, yeah, I mean, it's a little bit grim, isn't it? So I imagine having a nice party is probably quite good if you're an executioner. So we'll try and get a couple of executioner parties done as well. But yeah, first things first, let's get this party done. Let's get this out of the way, unlock an extra chef, and then we shall get ourselves an extra chef on board, just to see if that does help out a bit with the whole sort of cooking and kitchen side of things. Okay, the party is done. Everybody is going. Research is done. So, oh, crikey, hang on a minute. We made 2,700 money that day, and we shall research extra waitresses. Let's do that. Yes, please. That's going to come in handy. And now we can have an extra chef. Okay, let's get somebody in. So where do they start? They start at level 7. So that's pretty good. So they're starting quite high up anyway. Okay, so we've got Bert, Adam, Henry, or Hugo. A wonderful array of names. That is wonderful stuff. Right, so you gain experience 2 times faster. Not so bothered about that, Henry, if I'm completely honest, because you'll get there eventually. Or Hugo, you also level up quicker, but you're going to cap out at level 10. So that's going to be a sort of redundant trait in 3 levels' time. Your mood decreases a bit slower. You bring in money for every main course served. Bert, welcome aboard. You're hired, Bert. Good job. Bring in all the extra money, please. And has Bert just reported for duty? Even though it's relatively late in the day? Yes, he has. Right, let's skip to the next day. So a big pile of money. Let's restock everything. Excellent stuff. Okay, right. More people coming in. It's a regular day. So now let's get an event planned over there. Executioner meetup. That's 50 red quality guests coming in the day after tomorrow. That's absolutely fine. And now let's have a look what's going on in here. Yeah, so now we've got 2 chefs running about the place. Yeah, look at that. Yes. Okay, maybe we did need 2 chefs after all. We could do with the extra staff coming because, yeah, now she's going to be running around the place trying to serve the food all on her own. She is managing so far, but I imagine that's going to be quite busy. That's going to be really hard work. I don't fancy that at all. I do like how she just comes in and shouts in their face. That's good. I mean, he stood right there. The chef is stood waiting for you. You don't need to sort of just come up and scream in their faces. You could just have a nice sort of friendly chat with them. But no, somebody's ordered a pie. Somebody's ordered a cherry cake. This is very good. We need 1 more apple pie until it is the finest of all the apple pies. And there's a whole range of drinks going out as well. Is that a milk? Have we managed to sell a milk? And mead and various other bits and bobs? How is it looking? Yes, it looks like the milk and the mead and the cider are coming down a bit, which is wonderful. Let's refill everything again. Why not? We'll just stock everything back up. Yeah, this is good. More chicken, more fruit. There's some more bread. Yeah, do we need some more of these things? Do we need some more stuff in the kitchen to try and speed that up? It doesn't look like we do right now. They look like they're managing to cope with the food orders. Again, just coming in and screaming in their faces. But okay, no, that's good. That's good. You come in and scream at the chefs. It's fine. They've got a job to do. Maybe somebody screaming at them makes them do it better or something. I don't know. And there is an apple pie. An apple pie has been served, which means we can level up our apple pie to a 5-star apple pie. Our apple pies can be no better. They are the most superior apple pies in all the known world, which is absolutely amazing. Look at that. 5-star. And now that's gone up a bit. So our average has gone up a bit. 9%, that was the same. However, we have an extra tiny bit of chance to get yellow sort of grade people in by, just normal, by them just popping by. The chances increased. It was 4, I think, wasn't it? So now it's up to 5. That day has ended somewhat surprisingly abruptly, but okay. Kind of wasn't expecting that. Okay, restock that. I think what we'll do is, can you just all tidy up the tables and stuff? Let's start replacing some of the rubbishy tables with the nice tables. That could be quite good. So we'll go on a bit of a table replacement program, and then we'll start replacing the benches, because some of those benches are pretty rubbishy looking. So let's go to here. How much were the fancy tables again? 1,200. So we can afford 2 of those. I think it's worth doing. Sell that. Sell that. We get a bit of money back anyway, don't we? So pop in a lovely table. Pop in a lovely table. We can get another one. We can get another one. Didn't want to do that. Right. Get rid of that table. Pop in that table there. Oh, this is looking wonderful. Slowly but surely we'll have all lovely tables with tablecloths. Then we'll have fancy benches. And then we just need to start trying to fill up this space a bit more with more sort of, more tables and chairs and decor and everything else. But so far so good. Things are looking good. When's the party? Day after next. Okay, do you know what? Start the next day. Let's get today just sort of done and out the way. Or refilled it all anyway. Hooray! Right, we're ready. We've paid the wages. We have 331 money already in the bank, which is lovely. So, yeah, let's just get through today and see what happens. I think somebody's leveled up. Who's leveled up? It's Godfrey the chef. Hello, Godfrey. Well done. So your speed's gone up a little tiny bit. And you're now 1 level away from maximum level. And, of course, another trait as well, which is no bad thing. How's Olga doing? Yeah, she's slowly but surely getting there as well. This is good. We are paying out quite a lot in wages now. 354 every day going on wages. But the money is pouring in. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. What have we leveled up? Fish steak. So the current average is 2.3. It's gone up to 2.4. There is now a 10% chance for red quality, red grade people to come in. That is very good. If we could get 2 more cherry cakes ordered, just 2 more of those, that would max that out. That would be wonderful stuff. How are you doing over here, by the way? The chicken is popular. The chicken seems to be popular now, which is quite nice to see. Good old bucket. No, not a bucket. No, for copyright and for, all that reason. It's not a bucket of chicken. It's a bowl of chicken. Of course it is. But, it's good to see that that's proving to be popular as well. And the roasted fish has leveled up. Okay, right. So let's get the roasted fish leveled up. The average is going up as well. Big pile of money because we didn't really do much spending. That is very good. Now, is it the next day? Yeah, here we go. So it's going to be executioner's meetup again. So there we go. Sort that out. And, yeah, we don't want to spend any of this money right now, I don't think, because the tables are relatively expensive. So, yeah, let's just begin the next day. Let's just get the next day done. Get that going. This should not complete the research, actually, will it? Because we need 94 more people. But that's going to be a huge amount of progress toward getting 2 extra waitresses, which I think is going to be really, really good. And we've got an extra 500 money from seating 50 executioners in the most jolly of all the meetups we can ever have. There we go. Right. Well, have fun, everybody, I think. I don't know. Do you guys have fun? Or is it all a bit morose? I don't really know. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, the topic of conversation must be relatively limited. Don't talk about work, right? Talk about anything else except work, because that's going to be a little bit kind of morbid. Also, if any of you do get a bit fighty, don't look at these axes over here held by the suits of armour. They're purely sort of ceremonial axes. They're not used for actually chopping off heads. Please leave them alone. Thanks. Just keeping an eye on the chefs there. The grill thing over here is becoming increasingly popular. It might be a good idea, let's pause time for a second, to go to kitchen and get another fireplace grill in, because they were waiting just then. There was a bit of a queue. So if we have 2 of those in, that makes perfect sense. We've already purchased the maximum amount of that. Oh, okay, we can't have more. Oh, yeah, it says 1 of 1. Oh, okay. Oh, I thought we could have multiples. No, evidently we can't do that. Okay, right, well, forget everything I was talking about there. That's a bit of a shame. We can't have multiples. So, yeah, the kitchen is not going to be as efficient as it could be. Because, yeah, they do stand about waiting. I think, are they waiting now? They might well be waiting right now. So, yeah, there's something on the grill. They can only cook one thing at a time on there. Then you take that off. That's chicken in a bowl, not a bucket, of course, for copyright reasons. And then some sort of fish steak has gone on there now. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. I thought we could have multiples. Nope. Okay, obviously not. There we go. We're just going to have to sort of get used to queuing up for the grill thingamajig. Okay, party's over, folks. Everyone's going to leave momentarily. The research thing ticks up very, very nicely indeed. Look at that. We now, okay, don't look at that because the summary's appeared. Yay. But there we go. We serve 50 sort of red grade people. And that means we now only need 44 more to get the 2 waitresses unlocked. Okay, that's very good. Now we do have a bit of money right now. So let us go to here. Let's get rid of that table and let's put in one of the lovely luxurious tables. And I think we can do the same with, hang on a minute, click that. We can do the same with that as well. So sell that table. There's now just a mug floating around and replace that. There we go. We can't afford another table, but that's fine. That's okay. That's 2 more tables replaced. They look very lovely indeed. Yeah. Okay. So start the next day. Oh, hang on. Let's start the day by topping up all the drink. That would make perfect sense. Right, so everything's looking very good. Now, when can we book in the next event? Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, another executioner's meetup would do the job very, very nicely indeed. Yeah, do you know what? Okay, that's fine. So I think what we might have to do is just kind of fly through Thursday and Friday and get to Saturday for the next executioner meetup. Another happy party. And we've leveled up the cherry cake. The cherry cake of the Cake and Cupboard Tavern is as good as it can be. It is exceptional cherry cake. People now don't just come from around the country. They come from around the world for our cherry cake. That is very good. And the fruit. We've leveled up the fruit as well. Our fruit is now the fruitiest fruit of all the fruit. Okay, this is good. So now we just need a little bit more bread and a few more cream rolls. And that means that all of our original food options will all be at 5 stars. And then it's just a case of getting the new stuff all sorted out. But I mean, yeah, that's at 2. That's almost at 3. That's not so bad. Fish steak is that's lagging a bit behind. Steak is almost at 3 as well. And roasted fish is on 3 and is about a quarter of the way to level 4. So that's looking pretty good as well. Okay, right, yep, the food is all looking very good indeed. See, I think what we need to do is we'll just sort of go on very quickly. We'll just sort of pass time pretty speedily until we get to the next executioner meetup. Okay, so we're about halfway through Friday, and I think we do have another food thing to look at. The bowl of chicken has leveled up, which is very good. We can charge 42 money for a bowl of chicken. Is that the most profitable thing we've got? No, the steak is more expensive. That's 43, and that's only at level 2. So when the steak goes up to level 3, that's going to be even more lucrative. That is very, very good indeed. Okay, right, so that is looking wonderful. So yeah, we didn't spend any money. Didn't spend any money on the previous day, just let it roll around. Topped up the drinks, of course, but I didn't buy any extra tables or chairs or decor or anything like that. We just kind of just let the game tick on a bit. But I mean, 2,000 money right now, 2,100. That just leapt up a little bit there. And it's 7 p.m. So there's about, 4 more hours until kicking out time. And then tomorrow we get the executioner meetup. So that's another 500 money up front because we can sit everybody down. And then they're just going to have drink all day. He's going to drink all those things all day, which is wonderful. And then when that's done, we can complete this. Then we can get 2 extra waitresses. And then hopefully we can speed up, service and delivery and such like. Because, yeah, I don't know how many people are waiting for drinks. There might be just loads of people sitting about waiting for drinks or waiting for food. And because we've only got 2 waitresses who are absolutely rushed off their feet constantly all day, all the time, then, maybe people aren't getting served. So I think it could be quite good to actually get some more, sort of serving staff in, get some more waitresses in and see how that goes. Okay, so that's that day all finished. Refill everything, 210, a mere pittance at 210. And, yeah, go to the next day. Why not? Event day rolls around. Here come all the executioners again. Don't talk about work, please. And, yeah, in they come. We're going to get 50. That gives us 500 money straight up. And now it's just a case of getting this done. So let's just run through today. But there we go. Look at that. Lots of drinks being served. But of course, there's 50 people in here now. And the 2 waitresses can serve... One can serve 8 people at a time. The other one can serve 4. Because I think, one of the waitresses... Who is it? Lily can hold 8 drinks. So Olga can hold 4. So 12 drinks at a time can go out from the bar. There's obviously 50 people. So quite a lot of people, I imagine, are sat around just waiting to get served. So those 2 extra waitresses could be very good. And the steak has leveled up 43, 47. We're making some good money on lovely, delicious steak. I feel like it should say steak and salad because, there's a bit of green there and some tomato or something. So, maybe we're, not selling that quite as we should. Steak and lovely, green, healthy stuff. We should say that really. But okay, that's fine. How are we looking over here? 11% chance for red quality people to come in. 6% chance now for yellow people to just, come in naturally, just come in through the door. And 1% still for the fanciest of all the people. Okay, right, that's fine. I mean, let's just get through to the end of the day. Let's just see the executioners out of the door, please. Okay, it's 11 PM. It is coming up to midnight. It's coming up to the end of the party, folks. Sorry to ruin it for everybody. But you're going to have to go home soon. Your carriages are here to take you back to wherever you live. And there we go. Right, so now they'll go home. We get ourselves a gigantic pile of money. We've now got 4,000 money in the bank. We'll refill everything. So we're back under 4,000, but only just. All the drinks are refilled. We now need to pick a new bit of research. Now, what do we do here? Extra 3 guests a day. That could be quite handy, but as we've seen, we need more tables and chairs. So that's not that important right now. I'm thinking maybe soup. If we get soup in, that's going to, hang on, if we press the right button, that might help. That's going to increase our average because then we can get more things down here. We can have more things for sale, more sort of food items that people can buy. And eventually that's going to go up, isn't it? Is that not how that works? Is that going to bring the average down? I'm not entirely sure, but I think we should possibly start selling soup because soup is delicious. Leek soup, vegetable soup, very healthy. Tomato soup, always lovely. So I think that's what we might do. We don't need another bar, I don't think. Look at the amount of drink. Look at the amount of drink that's left behind. Yeah, that's not good. That's wasted, isn't it? That drink has been wasted because we just couldn't serve it in time. Okay, right. So what we'll do is we shall get ourselves some soup. So let's start researching that. That is wonderful. And then let's get another waitress. Hang on. 2 out of... Oh, right. Hang on a minute. Yeah, we need to hire another one here. So they're all level 8. This is very good. Speed's good. Salary is pretty much the same. Okay, so that's a tip for every food bit served. That's tip for food. That's tip for drink. That's tip for drink. Okay, let's get one for drink. So Alice. You can come in, Alice, because you get an extra bit of money for every drink served. So you can be a drink serving person, and then you can come in. We'll get another one as well. So let's have... Do we want somebody else helping out with food? Maybe we could have Ada here helping out with food, or Matilda. Let's have Ada, Matilda. Let's have Ada. Because her headband thing there is blue and that's kind of, almost with Geek Cupboard corporate colours. So that'll do the job. So 5 tip for every food served. And then, Alice, don't do food, please. You can just deal with drinks and cleaning and room service when we get to it. And then Ada, you can deal with food and everything else as well. We didn't get the trait for having people that, carrying extra drinks. That's a bit of a shame, but never mind. Never mind. Okay, right, let us start the next day. So now we can do that. Time is paused. I think what we need to do now is we need to have ourselves a great big fancy party on Tuesday, May the 7th. Which one do we go for? Let's have another battle victory celebration. I think we can get that in nice and easy. 40 guests, that completes the research, gives us a pile of money, gives us money for the drinks. Yeah, let's get one of those penciled in. And I think with that done, we will finish up for now. But I think we've done very, very well this time round. Things are looking great. We've got loads more staff, which is all wonderful. I mean, we are paying out quite a lot of money now in terms of wage. We are going to have to keep that in mind when we start building things and buying decoratives. But, that's all fine. That's all fine. More staff is, making things more efficient and what have you. And, of course, we have expanded a bit as well. So it is looking very, very spacious, if perhaps a little empty. It might look a little empty. So we'll try and sort that out as well next time. We'll try and maybe get some more tables in. Maybe fill up this bit down here, possibly. Or do we just go sort of across there? Maybe put some more decoratives in, maybe some more windows and curtains and all that kind of fun stuff. But yeah, things are looking very good here at the Cake and Cupboard. So we'll finish up for now, come back next time and just see how we get on. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Tavern Master. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. These people are eating the tables. They're just devouring the tables. They're so hungry. There's no atmosphere at all. Were you sat in the car park? Are you sure you came to the right place? Mein Knien stan in Brand. If you want to order meatballs made of snails, you need to be really certain about this.